Welcome to you, Professor Muhammad Farooq. Now, the format of the program is like that I ask some question from my guest, which relates to his background, family background, his educational journey, and then his educational achievement, and how he is feeling at this moment, and what is his suggestion to the fellow students who want to become like him. So let us begin without any delay. I would like to first ask you the question. Please let us know your family background from the childhood, so that the people come to understand that wherever you are, if you have desire, if you have wish, you have power to work hard, you can also reach, achieve success and reach over here. So over to you, sir.
Well, first of all, thank you very much. And it's my pleasure to join you on this platform. And as I can see, there are many students and faculty are already here who are, I think they are more, you can say, the people who have achieved more than me. So I do not understand myself as a something icon or some inspiration, but this is your, what we can say, Hawkeyes that who search the people like that. So I belong to a middle class family. My father was a banker, and he served that bank 30 years. So means I was not a very, you can say, very high grades achievable students. I was an average student, but the thing which I felt now that what was a change, how I make myself different from other students, that I was not accepting the things, easily. Means I need some arguments and evidences. That,
Very
for
good.
example, sometimes I would just say that this is equal to that one. I said it's equal, but can you give me some, reason on that?
Evidence.
Give me some evidence on that. So you have to justify me that how it becomes like that. So this, from the starting to investigate the things, I think this instinct, I felt it was something, an additional thing in myself, which made me now a mathematician. Because in mathematics we cannot write anything without evidence and the reference. So means you cannot say that this is equal to that one and it happened like that. You have to give the reasons. Even when we make the some proofs, we justify some proofs, so we give the reasons. And that's why as a it's not something personal, but as a Muslim, when the Allah says, yes, if you want to, you have to identify me. So the reasons, look the sky, look the ground, look the mountains, so you will identify me. So means this is my something, a thing which is from my starting of my education, during my initial education, you can say primary, secondary, then high school. So this search to to accept the things without any reason, it was not in my instinct. So I always demand from my teachers, my professors, give me some the reason behind that. Why it happens like that, why I accept the things like that. So that is a initial thing which I think it really helped me in my career. So this is something I have. I was the uh, eldest one in my family, means in my brother and sisters. So I have four brothers, two sisters, and all were studying on that time. So as being as a elder son, I had more responsibilities on my shoulder. So then that's why I started early as a, you can say, bread earner to just help my father.
Right.
Yeah, to start some initial tutoring to my classmates.
Okay, very good. Very
Exactly,
good.
yeah.
So this is how you started your educational journey, and the main
Yeah.
question now comes forward that why did you choose mathematics as a subject for higher studies? Was there anything, any reason behind, or was there a teacher behind your selecting this stream? So could you please just elaborate us that why did you choose? General perception is that mathematics is a hard subject. It is it doesn't give any pleasure. It's a dry subject and tough subject and so on. So why and how you made a decision of taking higher education in mathematics? So over to you, sir.
Dr. Riaz, you will surprise that why I select this, this this field
Yes.
and this subject as my major. You
Mm,
will be surprised. My story is very strange and it's very different.
mm,
You'll not believe that when I reach in my grade 10
mm,
and the subject which I felt the
mm,
most difficult
mm.
and very hard, it was mathematics.
Okay, good.
And I struggled a lot. And actually, uh, in in my making of the career, the role of my teachers are there, and even at the same time means when means the struggle which I did for learning mathematics,
Mm,
it also was the reason of the a teacher. Unfortunately, I did not find a teacher who was really helpful and something
good,
like
good.
that who make the things explain in
Easy.
a easy way and in a friendly way. So I suffered a lot until my grade 12. I suffered a lot. Then I
Right.
decided, so I face a lot of trouble to understand mathematics.
Mm,
So what I decided on that time that one day I will become a maths teacher
okay.
and I will help the students and I will explain to the people how to teach mathematics.
Mm,
So this is this that time I accept this challenge that I have to take this course as my major,
mm,
and because with my you can say initial effort, but then means I found some very helpful teachers who really helped me out. But my when I took this decision that means why I selected this area, it was basically my miseries which I faced during my initial time in my high school. So that's why I selected this subject as a challenge.
Yes, good. It happens most of the time, especially for mathematics. When you learn in the school or college, you learn it to just pass. But when you start teaching, it is the time when you really learn mathematics and understand mathematics. So this is the story of
Exactly.
mathematics for everyone. In the
Yeah.
school time, very few people really understand. They just do whatever manage to pass, or even they good grade, but not knowing and understanding the real concept of mathematics. So this is the story of, with everyone, and same is with you. And I'm sure that while you are teaching, you are learning more than you teaching to the students. This is the story.
Exactly. Exactly.
Everything what we have learned in the school, when you are teaching over here, the scenario is completely different. So hopefully
Yes.
it is the same with you. Now I come to the another question. This is very important. So when you make a choice of subject of mathematics, uh, are you really happy with this decision?
Yeah, actually, when I took this course as my major in my graduation, in my bachelor, basically. So many of my family members and the other my friends said, take just one course as a major, but you are going to, in my on when I was in bachelor, so there was option for us to take double mathematics, it's maths A and maths B. Maybe you are aware of that.
Yes, yes.
So I said I mean, because I have decided to go in this field, so I will take as much as you know, as possible. So I went for my double maths major. So this really helped me out in my bachelor degree. And then of course, then I went in my major for mathematics. Meantime, when I was studying, I felt that in all because I was studying in my college, and there was engineering students were studying there, and some sort of health sciences was there, business was there. because my colleagues were, I asked them, what is your major? He said, my major engineering. But I said, you are studying mathematics. He said, yes, we have maths as a course.
Mm.
Then one of my friends, his major was business studies. I said, why you're taking this course? He said, this is my, his requirement. Then I realized that this mathematics is in every field, means there is no field, which is, you can say, you cannot minus this mathematics in any field. Then I realized it's really important. Means I have took a good decision.
Yeah.
And
But
this is
yeah,
until today now.
it's really, really good
So
to
I
trust
think
him.
I took the
For the audience, I would like to announce that Professor is going to discuss some a topic in mathematics. So after the few more questions, he's going to display his PowerPoint and he's going to discuss a important topic in calculus. Now, what I would like to ask you that uh, recently in LinkedIn there was a competition of defining mathematics. So people are trying to define mathematics in a proper way, the way they see. So there, I have also given a definition, and I started with this. My perception is whatever the human being need in his life over here and the life hereafter, everywhere math is involved. And I explained this that when there was none, there was one. When there was none means zero, there was one. So mathematics begin from that time. And this zero and
yeah.
one is the language of computer now. If you remove this zero and one, there will be no computer, no development, nothing. Everything will collapse. Okay. So wherever you go, if anybody wants to understand anything, then he must have a mathematical sense which is embedded in the human body God has given to them. Without having the mathematical sense, nobody can grasp any knowledge. So this is what I said. So you are lucky enough that you have chosen this subject, and hopefully you are going to do justice to this subject you have taken to, and hopefully the students whom you are teaching will get benefit from it. Now I would like to move forward, and I would like to ask a very simple question: which topic in mathematics you feel you like the most, and you find interesting to teach, or it is very important for future educations? So, could you please let us know? Our audience will be look will be happy to know this answer.
As I mentioned, Riaz, that mathematics is in all the field of sciences, means it's all over the world. You have to apply mathematics. As you said in computer sciences, of course, the foundation of computer science is the mathematics.
Hmm.
Means all the algorithms are based on all the mathematics applications. However, means if as you asked me a very pertinent question that which area you like, so my what I think means is in my opinion basically I like most the calculus.
Yes.
So the because the differentiation and then integration is really the backbone of all the you can say application which they apply in the higher you can say concepts.
Yes.
So even my specialization is one of the topic in calculus as well. So means
Yes.
for example means in any area in physics and engineering. So if you have to analyze the motion of projectiles, your trajectories, you have to use calculus there. So even means in electric and magnetic fields, in the circuits, you have to apply this calculus. In economics, the optimization cases, a lot of optimization problems are there. To solve them, you need maximization or minimization, the profit and cost. Even you need the calculus. So even in the medicines, so you have to. Recently, we discussed Dr. Riaz about the disease
Hmm.
models.
Modeling.
So also in that area, yeah, means drug concentration is also need calculus to find the understand the rate of change of drug concentration in the body over time. Means even in the biological side, the growth and decay of the population, you need exponential functions. So in calculus means there are a lot of you can say there are a lot of fields where you can apply the concepts. So that's why this is my one of the favorite, uh,
Actually,
area of mathematics. Yeah.
previously, people wanted to know the whether you have taken mathematics or not. But nowadays, what the people ask that do you know calculus? The whole thing is changed. People want to know that do
Yes.
you know calculus? And it says
Yeah.
enough about the importance of this subject. Now there are many professors interview I have taken. I have gone through where I found that, and also I have faced in my case as well. Students immediately ask where I'm going to use calculus in my
Mhm.
life. This question, the why to do is a derivative when I will go my job. Nobody will ask me to do integration, do differentiation. So why I
Mhm.
will study calculus? This is a common question. At least the statistician and who did research, they say 99% people say this one. So how you will convince them that how important calculus is and why they should study calculus.
See, first of all, means the you can say means you know very well that, and all the educationists, they are affirm on that. They confirm this thing as well, that mathematics basically they develop the critical thinking, and argumentation ability. So means this mathematics really, if you have no critical thinking mind, you cannot analyze the things, you cannot give the reasons, valid argument during your, communication even, or means during your analysis. So means how do you become a successful, you can say, employer? So means this is not the case that there is no application at all. Mathematics is a really a very important subject who who compel you to think out of the box. If you're not innovative minded, and this basically mathematics teach you. I mean, for example, there are we give equation to solve. So if you are not very smart, that this equation can be answered by moving this variable to other side or this number to this side. If you're not thinking out of the box, means you cannot become a successful employee or successful businessman. If you cannot analyze your costing, you cannot analyze how much I have to get the profit, or how I design my, you can say, the way of the procedures. So means I think mathematics is the backbone who really uh, uh, it really force you to think out of the box.
Very good, very good. Doctor, in calculus, the main idea behind this is the rate of change. And we well
Yes,
know,
yes,
everybody knows that change is the law of nature. When you
yes,
take this,
exactly.
granted
Very
change
much.
is the law of nature, so calculus should be handy in your hand to deal with the
Yes,
change. And
yes,
if you
exactly.
go through, where the calculus is applied, all the astronomical motions of the star, planets, moving vehicles, in physics, everywhere you will find calculus is used. So without calculus, you are not going to understand many real life problem you cannot solve, real phenomenon that is happening around the world in the universe. You will not be able to understand. So calculus becomes a
Correct.
necessary
Mm.
tool to understand the phenomenon which is happening around you, and it is a must. Now I will be asking you to demonstrate some example which you would like to share with our audience, and I hope that you are going to talk about some kind of rate of change. So you will be giving the importance and why we should use calculus over here, and how important is these things. As you said, it is applied everywhere from economics to business to pharmacology to everywhere it is used. So you will be displaying this. So you can use your PowerPoint also if you want. You can do that. So over to you, sir. And let us display some idea to our audience. They will come to understand how important, as you said, the calculus is through example. So you can share your PowerPoint. You can discuss this, sir. Over to you, sir.
Thank you very much. And basically, the purpose of my this you can say meeting here is just to give a very a small idea for the reference of the students, particularly that how important is the role of mathematics in our daily life to solving some real life problems. So in my opinion, as you were asking, Dr. Riaz, before that, there was a competition to define mathematics, and a lot of professors define different, ways. For me, mathematics is an art.
Mm.
So you should know this art how to teach to the students. And the first thing which is very important to me during teaching, mathematics, during calculus, that you have to convince the students that you can do it. Means because if you if you just tell them that is very, if the instructor teacher will say it is very difficult, it's not your job, you cannot do it, so means from the day one they will not take interest. So first of all, the teacher, him or himself, should love this subject, then he or she can teach in with by heart. If the person who is teaching this course and he or she himself has no interest in that area, how he or she can convince others? So this
Correct.
is my basically the my
Correct.
you can say mindset when I teach this mathematics, particularly calculus. So thank you very much. Sure, I will, without wasting time, means I will start my small presentation, which basically I just prepared for this session. I would like to share with you that the one of the, you can say, topic in calculus is differentiation, which is rate of change, as you said. So a very small example I will take up from that, and then we will see how we can use these pure mathematics, you can say concepts to solve this, problem. So let me allow to share my screen, and then hopefully we can go for that. So Reyes, if you allow me to share my screen, so I can share, please.
Yeah, I did.
Because it is a house disabled participant screen sharing.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I did it.
Okay, thank you very much. Oh yes, now I can do. So I hope means all of you can see my screen.
Yes, yes, it is
Is
visible.
there?
Expand it. It's okay. Mm.
Yeah, okay. So this is basically I selected my topic as a application of differentiation, and even the application topic which I have selected is basically optimization. So means, as we discussed earlier in my discussion, that the optimization is a is a process which we use in economics and even in our some engineering application as well. So basically, optimization means you have to get the maximum output by utilizing your minimum resources. So get the which is called sometimes synergy, means 2 plus 2 is equal to 5.
Mm.
So means maximum output you have to take out by just without wasting your you can say asset too much, or means without spending more cost. So maximum output we have to basically achieved. So means with this notion, I have selected, a very basic applications for the sake of students, so that they can easily understand that how can we utilize this differentiation concept to solve the, some problems. So before I, share that example, that application, basically I have given some, you can say, some points that how can we solve an optimization problem. If you get some optimization problem, so how can we break down, this? So first of all, actually, because this optimization problem is a world problem, and it is very important for the students that first of all you have to understand What is the requirement? Means what the statement which is given to you, you must understand it very well. Means what is the information is provided to you, what is required from you, and what are the variables are available there. So means to understand the problem is very very important. The very, you can say, one thing which is which will be very helpful to solve or to answer this optimization problem is that try to draw the diagram. It's not necessary that you should draw the exactly the 100% correct diagram. Just a roughly, means whatever you have understand in your mind, just transfer this what you understand on the paper. So it really helped you that what is the requirement in this problem, what in this question, what they are asking from us, what is the requirement. So just transfer whatever you understand, draw your understanding on the paper. So it really really help you to go further to answer the question. So means then there are some, for optimization problem, there are some other requirements. Inshallah, I will discuss you later. But the first thing is that try to understand the, statement in the question, what is the requirement, what is given, and what is required. And then this understanding, create an image in your mind and transfer this image on your paper. Draw a sketch, roughly sketch whatever you have understood from this problem. So I have just taken an example. Means what is that example related to that? Basically, if you have noticed down, means some a open top box. Just like, for example, just imagine a pizza box. So if you remove the upper cover of a pizza box, so you will see a box holding a pizza. So what is the requirement? For example, means a company is manufacturing these boxes topless. I mean, there's no top. There is no top. Okay. So open top. There's no top. For example, I just share you. For example, I have this box. So this is a box which is open. There is no cover on that. Okay. So I put something on that. So we have to prepare this box, and the requirement is that for a box you need a sheet, of course, the cardboard, mean the material to make the box. For example, we are making this box from a material. So, of course, the company is buying the material from the market. So the company has cost on that material to make the box. Now, so to make the box, you have to cut the corners to make the box. So means I can give example. Actually, I have explained already in my uh, explanation, but even I can give you a rough idea. Means, for example, I have this sheet. I have to use this sheet to make my box. So to make my box by this sheet, I have to cut. I have to cut its corners. I have to cut its corner basically, so that I can make a proper box. So if I make, I'm just removing the corners. The problem is that this is my material, which I got from my market, and this is it has price. Now, if you are remove this, sides, the corner, and then you try to make this box, that's my machine is not preparing the boxes. So I have prepare a box for you. Look at here. Look at here on this box now. I have this box now. So I can put my something in my box. I can put some stuff, okay, in the box. But the problem is that the corners which I removed now from four sides, basically, which is now my waste. Look at it. This I removed now. Now, how can I judge that the waste which I removed from these corners, I removed without wasting my resource? Quite possible I remove too much and the box becomes very small. It can become a more big box, or means the box is very 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 you make very you remove very small paper of the sides, the box becomes very weak. So I need something, which is optimized. Means I want to utilize my this maximum resource. This is my resource, this paper. And I don't want to, uh, waste my resource. So this is something like that which we can apply here, optimization, concept. And this and you will means the students who have done this differentiation topic already, for them it's very interesting that this means the optimization problem is basically is the application of critical points. This is very interesting. Means actually, whenever you differentiate and you find the critical points, so nobody's thinking, oh, what is the reason behind that to find this critical points. So basically, this applied optimization is the application, the real life application of critical points, because these critical points are required to solve this problem now. So I just explained that I need to, make a, open top box with by utilizing the maximum resource, and I have to basically I need the maximum volume. Means I need maximum volume mean I need so much big box which is possible, so that I can put maximum stuff in this box. So as I explained earlier, step one means if understand this problem and then try to draw this diagram, please. Again, I just give the guidelines that how can you go for this problem. I said you can draw the diagram first. Then, because maximization of volume is required, then we have to write the mathematical equation for the volume. So because it is a 3D box, so definitely we have its length, we have its width, and then we have height. So it means length into width into height, we can go for the volume. And then, of course, because is as I told you, applied optimization is basically application of critical points. And all of us know very well for critical point, we need first derivative. So of course, means as we get the volume, then we have to, differentiate that equation, and then we will calculate the critical points. And then we, for example, of course, if the equation becomes in third order, differentiation comes in second order, so we'll get more than one critical points. So we have to check the validity of these critical points as per our required, problems. Okay. So this is some points as a guideline, that the steps which we have to perform during this solution of the problem. So here we can go. Means with step one, we basically draw the diagram that this paper I basically shared with you already. Said that this is the before removing the length. That's what it's a where is the length. Okay. So same like here, means you can see here that I have mentioned already here that this is basically, I removed the corners, please. I removed the corners. And how much the size of these corners, we don't know about that. So basically, we have to, this optimization problem will help us. This, what is the best possible size of the removing these corners, please? This is basically our objective here. So you can see, means this is my open top box. Okay. So now is a further calculation, means because you removed x size from up, x size from down. So total basically you have removed 2x, means some removed from up and some part removed from down. So basically x from here, x from here. So basically it's 2x you have removed. If the width of this paper was 10 centimeters, so after removing, it becomes 10 minus 2x. Why 2x? Because you removed x from here and x from here. So total removal was 2x. So the length of now after removing means I'm talking about this one, this side, after removing this side. So this is 10 minus 2x, by the way, 10 minus 2x. And similarly, means here, means this is x from here, x from here. So you have now 15 minus 2x. So means after means this removal of these sides, we have now this is the width equation, this is the length equation, height we know very well, it is x. So we can develop the formula of the volume. Now means I can show you further, calculation uh, through one of my, you can say, lectures in my class where I explained in detail. So means I'll not take too much time. So I will just show you a very, short video how you can, calculate these requirements, please. So just give me 1 second. So hopefully you can see the uh, one of my calculation video, please. Just wait, please.
टास्क बॉक्स है उसको खोल दे
So I have already explained to you. So let's go without wasting time to the calculation part. So you can see now this problem we can solve.
Is it not opening? So you can display from here only by PP. Are you getting, doctor? Just go through the PPT only. Farooq.
So I can move this, further. And
First unshare and open the video, and then reshare, and that video will open.
Okay. I understand. So basically, it's not opening now.
No. So just open. Now you open and then share. Put it minus in the.
Okay, sure. I will. Okay. Right. So.
After opening, you minus it, then share it, and then redo it. You got it? Yes. Yeah, we can see here, but there is no sound.
It's no sound?
Yeah, no. And for the video, there is no sound.
Okay, so I can. So when I start sharing, so I can go with the video.
Yeah.
Yes, I understand. Yeah, I understand. I understand.
We don't know about that.
So
then it has been
doing before that. So can you see now, sir? Can you see now my screen now?
Yeah.
Okay, right. And I think you can hear the sound.
Height, right? This part is called what? Huh? Volume. Area when you have 2D.
Well, you said only base.
No, this is 3D diagram.
Now
Now it's right because of light optimization.
So we have, we have developed this volume equation, and then now we are going to differentiate it, please. So you can see now.
Application of critical points, and when you say CPs, this is basically first derivative. Right. So it's 12x squared minus 100x and plus 150. Am I right,
So
please?
now, after
Right.
getting the differentiation equation, so you have to you find the critical points, and then when you go for the critical points, please, I'll just share with you quickly.
X. Substitute their x value
So means this
6.37.
one equation has given us 2 points, 6.37 and 1.96. So now, because for optimization, we need only, because we have only one height, we cannot use two different heights on that. So now how to, this is a very important thing which I have to share with you, that how we can check the validity of this point. So please, let's take a look.
10 minus 2 times 6.37. Where's the answer? Negative. Now, negative width possible? No. So immediately this point is out. This x value 6.37 is not possible because it is giving the width answer wrong. So please, this point is discarded, please. No more.
Means I hope means you have understood that how can we justify that which point is correct as a critical point. So we have selected this 1.96. Now with the help of this this point, we can easily find out the dimensions of this box. So dimensions means we need length and width and volume. So finally
so this is the calculation of x, and now as per the question, I will show you the question how it looks in the exam. So at the end they will ask you find the dimensions and the maximum volume. So dimension means length, width, and volume. Okay. Now dimensions, please. Number one, length. Length of this box. The function which we are using, the length, it is 10 minus 2x. 10 minus 2x. We got this. 1.96. Please substitute here. So it is 6.08. Whatever unit is here, it depends, meters, centimeters, whatever you have unit, you can use it, don't worry. Then width. For width, we have, I'm sorry, I think length is this one. I'm sorry. Okay. The small is width. Actually, be careful because when I upload the homework, in homework, yeah. Yes, but anyway, please, you send me the message. I fixed it, okay?
Yeah.
Awesome.
132.04.
132.04. Whatever you have unit and make it what? Cube.
Okay, so basically we have reached here now, and this is some steps which are required for the solution for this problem. So means I have just demonstrated here means with my small some lecture that you can use this basically the steps to find out the critical point, and you can use them to find dimensions, which is length, width, and the volume of this box. So this is one of the examples, and I have further one more example in that part. So I just asked Dr. Reyes if we have time, so we can go for one more example, or if we have some more questions, we can
just
go
so this is very, very clear that you have already displayed the steps which is involved in solving the problem. The first is to understand the question, what is given, what is wanted, and then if a picture is required, diagrams are required, you should make it. And after that, you convert this problem into mathematical modeling. And mathematical modeling that you will make will be related to the function you want to optimize. Sometimes area, sometimes volume. So you have already shown how to get the volume. In this case is needed to be optimized. So you got the volume function, and then comes the necessity of application of the derivative, because with the help of the derivative only we can be able to find the critical value, which will help us to find the optimized value. So that you have done, and you have got the quadratic equation, which is giving you two possible solutions. But within the domain of x, if you take the 10 minus 2x, it doesn't allow the value which is greater than 5, so that the 10 minus 2x will become negative. So that's rejected. So that is a solution mathematically, but not applicable for our optimization. So one of the value will be selected, and that is going to give me the value of x, which will make the volume optimize or maximize. So when you get x, you get, because length is depending upon x, width is depending upon x, and height is depending upon x. So you will get the volume easily. So this was a fantastic demonstration. You have shown it over here. This is the case with all of them. Actually, there is one important point to highlight over here, is that it is a polynomial equations. Polynomial equation, if you draw the graph, you can easily find the optimum point and the maximum and minimum point. But it is not the case here. If the function is so critical that you are not going to get a value in graph proper, you won't be able to do. So you don't have any alternative other than going to take the help of the calculus. Similarly, it is not if it is not polynomial, then another function. In that case also, you have to you will not be able to draw the sketch of them easily. So calculus is handy for you to do that one, because it gives me the value critical point, which is going to be giving us the optimum value, whether maximum or minimum. In this case, we are looking
Absolutely
for
right,
the
Dr. Yas.
minimum
I just
maximum.
add one thing.
Yes.
I just add one thing here.
Uh,
Yeah, means you said very well, and this is a very important thing which you highlighted here. So
mm,
that's why means when you go for the the teaching for the differentiation of
mm,
natural logarithms and exponential functions, so we have to keep these applications in our mind when during the teaching, that we have to inform the students. Right now, we are studying now the differentiation of natural logs. We are now discussing the differentiation of exponential functions or trigonometric functions. So means you have to be, focused, concentrate. How can you basically differentiate, and then what are the steps to find the critical points? Because if the, as you said, the function is a transcendental function, and it's not a algebraic function. So what is the way and what is the procedure to find the critical points for transcendental functions? Because we need these critical points in our optimization problem. Absolutely right. I agreed, doctor. Thank you very much.
So, also there is a necessity when you are going to say maximum, then you must have to take the help of the second derivative, and using the critical value to see that the second derivative is going to be negative. Okay, that has to be confirmed. But here, since it is a polynomial equation, you have taken this. That's a fast, but it is a must to show and explain that it is a maximum, not minimum. That is a must to be shown. So it's a fantastic, you explained, brother. This was a good demonstration. So I hope that now it is the time for the audience to ask any question regarding this. That will be a very good session if you ask any question. So over to the audience. If anybody wants to ask any question, could you please come forward and ask the question? You're allowed to do so.
Yeah, just before we go for a question, I just add one comment here. Means
Yes.
as you talk about the second derivative, and which is really helpful, because when we go for second derivative, so we can get the concavity. So it really help us that it is concave up and concave down, so we can easily find out the maximization and minimization. Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Riaz, to mention very important things. Means because
So,
you are expert in that area. Yeah.
anybody
Great.
here, please come forward to ask the question. Muhammad Zakaria, are you here? Do you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you, sir.
Do you have any
Uh,
question?
Just I would like to see the equations that Dr. Muhammad Farooq mentioned before differentiating.
Did you make it, brother?
I,
Do
can,
you have in the
I want to see
PowerPoint
the
equation
equation.
you want to see? Doctor want to see the equation.
Okay,
Yes.
the volume equation, which I,
Yeah.
okay.
Just write it on a Word document, or on a paintbrush, using paintbrush application to see the equation before differentiating it.
Yeah, okay. I think it's better if I can take some, okay. Dr. Riaz, can I,
Yeah,
write?
it's going to be, brother, 4x cube minus 50x squared plus 150x.
Yes. Yeah, agreed. Yes.
This is going to be the equation volume function, which he has
Yeah,
already differentiated. And from there, he got the quadratic equation and he got two
yeah.
values. Am I clear, sir?
Yes, okay.
Correct.
Yeah,
Yes.
okay. Then he substituted in the second derivative to confirm that it is a maximum. Anything else, sir?
Thanks.
Is there an Iqra? Do you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, you have any question here?
No.
No, why?
I think she has understood very well. That's why she has no question.
No, she's good student. She's my student and she's representing my class. So are you
Very good.
representing everyone or is there anyone else also joined? Iqra.
The link was already sent, but no one else joined, I think.
So, okay, I will not tell any punishment now. So you understood
Anyway,
everything, right?
it's a recorded session. The is a recorded session. Maybe
Yes.
they can watch later. Yeah.
Okay.
I
Dr.
think on your
Dr.
you
Habib,
upload on your YouTube as well. I think.
Mr. Habib, as a math teacher from Algeria, he has joined.
Okay, great.
Habib, are you there? Habib Lebsir, are you there, sir? Do you have any question? Anyone? Farhan? Who is Farhan? Afroz, are you there? Afroz?
Yes, sir.
Do you have any question?
No, sir. This is a very fantastic program, sir. Thank you, sir.
Oh, for your mechanics, you use that derivative, right?
Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
Absolutely right, sir.
So,
Extensively.
yeah.
It's
So,
very interesting. Mechanics, very interesting topic. Very
mechanics.
interesting subject. Yeah, very nice.
Is there anyone else whom I can call to ask the question? Afroz, who is there? Habib, Mr. Habib Lebsir, are you there, sir? Muhammad Tabis. Okay, so I would like to now conclude the whole program. First of all, as I told you in my beginning, which actually unfortunately I missed to record it, I will just like to give this the purpose of this program. Actually, what I want the academia to be felicitated into the public domain. So what I want in this program, that we aim to amplify the voices of individuals for academia, individuals who play an integral role in shaping the minds of the future, yet find themselves in the shadow of societal recognitions. They are helping too much for the society, but in society they are not getting the name or they deserve the respect they should have. So for me, it is a real mission, and this is my vision and mission, to let them be a celebrity among the society, because they are actually doing or producing the future leader, doctor, engineers. They are the one who are producing, so they must be felicitated. So this is the main idea of this program, and I want by recognizing, if we recognize and appreciate the dedication and tireless efforts of those who have devoted their lives to education. These unsung heroes are the architects of knowledge, working diligently in the factories of academia to produce the intellectual products that propel our society forward. It is time to shine a spotlight on their endeavors to showcase the invaluable contribution they make in cultivating the minds that will shape our collective future. Our mission is to bridge the gap between the often neglected realms of the academia and the wider public. And I want to foster a deeper appreciation for the vital role these educators play. So I would like the feelings with which I'm doing this should go to the public, and they should start giving due respect to the educators who are really creating the future leader, doctor, engineers. So they must be known by the public where they are living. It's not only their brother-in-law knows and their brothers knows. It should be known by the whole society. They must receive the greatest appreciation. With this note, I would like to say about the program. We actually come to know few points from the Dr. Farooq, Dr. Muhammad Farooq. He said that my choice for the mathematics as a subject was really fantastic. I was really very weak in the math, and this my weakness made me to think about that think about that, why I cannot achieve this one, and unfortunately, he didn't get the teacher who is explaining his math better. So he decided to help those children in future by becoming himself as a math teacher. So this was his, and this is really, I should salute you that you recognize the gap that the society has and you wanted to fulfill this gap. So knowingly that the opportunity, math is not going to give you too much job opportunity to you. It has only two domains. The people have still not recognized the importance of mathematics, because mathematics is the life. It is just like a salt in the curry and the sweet in the sugar in the sweets. But people remember the name of the sweets, they forget the sugar. People remember the tasteful biryani, but they don't forget the salt. It is the same case with the mathematics. Mathematics are used as the ladder. They ride onto the stairs and then throw out the stairs after riding this one. So I want to make this realized by the people that not only this in this world, there is a hisab in also in the Yawm al-Akhirah. You are not going to be get rid of mathematics. So give due respect to the math and the one who is teaching mathematics, and they are teachers who are producing the real leader of the future. So the second thing that Dr. tell that he really enjoyed teaching. He loves teaching, and for him, calculus is one of the favorite subject, and he has shown by displaying his ability to teach. So I wish him success in his life. I wish that he should do more better. I forgot to give his credential regarding the research. He is already going to get a PhD degree very soon. He has already submitted. So I wish him that succeed in his life and future. And this program, which was withheld for some reason for a few months, it will continue hereafter now, inshallah. And next week or week after, I'm going to bring one of the mathematician. He is a school teacher, but he has developed a theorem and conjecture. So I want to introduce him in the public domain, and he is from Algeria. Inshallah, next week I'm going to bring you. So till then, I wish you all very good luck, and I'm thankful to you all that you spared your time and joined this meeting. Hopefully, you are taking something away from here, and let your brothers and sisters who are students to join in this meeting. To again, this program is going to be only for the students, from the storytelling to the subject matter. I'm going to provide this one. Storytelling is one of the important thing. Every individual has a different story in him for success. So people will be gaining through their experience, which is handy for you, from my life, from his life, who will come. Everybody has individual story to tell you for the success. So I hope that I successfully tried to provide these things. And time is the time constraint. Time is already over. It is 7:32. So I will say you all here. Thank you very much, and goodbye to you all.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. So nice of you.